All right, welcome back, and now we're going to do checkpoint. So remember, what we're doing here is we want to find the value of each of these using reference angles. And what we know about the sign of these functions in whichever quadrant that theta lies in, given what we know about the unit circle. Okay, so go ahead and evaluate these, pause the video, evaluate these, see if you get the right answer, and then come back. All right, so now let's start with sine. Again, I notice here that it's divided by 4, so this is probably going to be a 45-degree angle. We just need to know what quadrant it's in. 120 degrees, that's going to give us a 60-degree angle. Okay, and this is divided by 6, which means this is going to be a 30-degree angle. Again, I just know that because I work with these all the time, and I know them, okay? But let's go through and figure it out. So sine, well, first what angle we're in, or what quadrant we're in. So 7 pi over 4. So 7 pi over 4 is not quite 2 pi. It's close. So we're going to be in the 4th quadrant here. Okay? So we're in the 4th quadrant. Sine, again, is what sign is sine in the 4th quadrant? Well, remember it's y over x. In the 4th quadrant, y is negative, or excuse me, not y over x, it's y over r. Y is negative, so therefore sine is negative in the 4th quadrant. So now we just need to figure out what this is. And again, I said it's going to be a 45-degree angle, but let's figure it out anyway. So theta prime is going to equal what? In this case here, we're going to do 360 or 2 pi minus 7 pi over 4. So this is going to be the same as, oh, hold on a second. Yeah. 8 pi over 4, which is going to give us pi over 4, which is 45 degrees. So I was right. So now, what is the sine of 45 degrees? Sine of pi over 4 is equal to what? Opposite over hypotenuse. And so this is, and it's, think about the unit circle. For the unit circle, it's going to be what? It's going to be 1 over the square root of 2, or square root of 2 root 2, right? Is the way we want to write it. Okay? And so that means, oh, by the way, since it's negative, right? It's negative, so we got to make sure we put the sign. So that means sine of 7 pi over 4 is negative square root of 2 over 2. Okay, next one. Okay, cosine negative 120. Well, 120 is coterminal to what angle? Well, let's do 360 minus 120 is going to equal what? 240 degrees, right? So where's theta prime? Theta prime is equal to 240 minus 180 degrees, which, lo and behold, gives you 60 degrees. Okay, so here I wanted theta, because this is negative, it's going clockwise, so I want the clockwise or the counterclockwise angle. So that's what I did here, or right here. So I got 240 degrees for theta. Okay. And now theta prime, since 240 is in the 3rd quadrant, I'm going to use this formula and I get 60 degrees. So now I just need cosine of 60 degrees. So cosine of 60 degrees. Okay, first of all, cosine in the 3rd quadrant is what? Well, remember, cosine is x over r. So that means in the 3rd quadrant, x is negative. Okay? fact, cosine is negative in the second and third quadrant. Okay, so now this is going to be negative. Now what's the relationship? Okay, x over r, but it's a 60-degree angle, so think of the unit circle, okay, and the right triangle, right, the special triangle, 30, 60, 90 triangle. And what do we get? Well, it's adjacent, which is opposite of the 30-degree angle. So it's adjacent over hypotenuse. So in this case here, it's going to be 1 over 2. Negative a half. So that means the cosine of negative 120 degrees is also negative 1/2. Okay, so again, just think of this, oops, right? So we've got, oh, hold on, 240, yeah, it's in the third quadrant. I just want to make sure I draw this correctly. So we're going to be here. So this is 60, 30, and so remember, it's always going to be 1 square root of 3, 2. Okay? So in this case, it's going to be 1 over 2, and it's going to be negative. Because why? This is negative. Okay, now the next one, tangent. This is 11 pi over 6, which is not quite 2 pi. So we're going to be in the fourth quadrant on this one. Okay, so we're in the fourth quadrant, so I'm going to do theta prime is equal to 2 pi minus 11 pi over 6. So this is going to be the same as 12 pi over 6. So we're going to subtract and get, oh, lo and behold, pi over 6, which is 30 degrees. So now, what sine is tangent in the fourth quadrant? Well, remember, tangent is y over x. In the fourth quadrant, x is positive, y is negative, so tangent is going to be negative. Okay, so what is the tangent of pi over 6? Okay, so tangent of pi over 6, again, of a 30-degree angle. So again, it's what? It's what? Y over x, so it's opposite over adjacent. And so for our special triangles, right, the unit circle, think of the unit circle, it's going to be, for a 30-degree angle, it's going to be 1 over the square root of 3. Or, again, we want to write this as the square root of 3 over 3. Okay, and again, it's going to be negative because tangent is negative. And so that means tangent of 11 pi over 6 is also equal to negative root 3 over 3. And we are done. Have a great day.